Okay, we are back in Zero Time Dilemma. So to further wrap things up, I believe this is the last segment for Team D before I have to start making some breakthroughs. Basically, we are starting to get pretty low on the tree, and I think this is after Phi has sacrificed herself in the incinerator, so Diana did not have to shoot Sigma. And we're gonna jump right in and see, shall we?
Um, where's Vi?
I don't see her. She could have woken first and wandered off.
Sigma? Sigma!
Huh?
It's after midnight now.
What? Tell me the year turned over.
It's no longer the year 2028, but
2029. How long have we been asleep then?
my last memory was 10.5 hours ago.
Talking about the vote at 1330?
Yes, but that doesn't mean we've only been sleeping, though. We could have woken up several times.
You're saying the amnesia drug made us forget.
Well, better start looking for Vi.
Yes, you're right.
This is the last of the rooms.
That Phi. Where'd she go?
Welcome to the transporter room.
Zero.
I can only assume you are searching for something. If you'd like to learn their whereabouts, do as I say.
Damn it! So what are your orders?
First, I shall explain the room to you. As the name suggests, this room contains a device called a transporter. It was discovered roughly 140 years ago, in the year 1888, at the South Pole. A German expedition was exploring the area. At one point, they became lost, and subsequently stumbled upon it. The device was carefully transported to their homeland and researched in secret. What they eventually uncovered was the fact that the device was not made by man. Perhaps it came from a distant planet or some alternate world. Regardless, they determined the intelligence that created it far surpassed that of humans. Despite not understanding how it worked, they figured out what it was used for. This device is capable of transporting things through space-time. Hence why it was named Transporter. But its construction is much different from what you'd normally expect. If you look toward the back left corner, you'll see something resembling a tree root. This is the nucleus of the transporter and controls its function. And to your right, you should be able to see two objects that look like beds. These are called input pods. Look further right. The two objects similar to Chrysalides are the export pods. In the back is a large container called the material tank. Inside is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen. A variety of chemical elements that exist on Earth, stored individually. use it as follows. First, place the material to be transferred into the input pod. We'll call it X to simplify matters. Next, select the location of transfer on the pod console. Pulling the lever will cause the input pod to begin scanning. This scan reads the exact placement of each atom that makes up Object X. The obtained data travels through space-time directly to the transfer point's nucleus. That nucleus will then analyze it. It will send the necessary elements from the material tank to the export pod and recreate Object X's original form precisely. Essentially, it acts as an atomic-level 3D printer. A massive amount of energy is required to do a transfer. Once a transportation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge. The device cannot be used during that time. A variety of objects can be placed in the same pod, however. In order to transfer a human, each pod must only hold one body within it. 2 or more people cannot go into a single pod. It is very difficult to recreate individual brains and proteins. I obtained this machine back in 2009. It had been stored in a U.S. research facility. American troops had confiscated it after the German loss during World War II. My explanation ends here. There is a special characteristic about this device, however. This transporter is not simply a device that allows you to teleport. What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported. Furthermore, that data travels through space-time. It does not just go to the past or present, but also to other histories. Now, my instructions. Currently, no power runs through the transporter nucleus. It is completely stopped. If you are able to restart it, you may obtain that which you desire. Well, I know you'll do your best. Good luck to you.
And here we go. So I kind of wonder if this is the machine that's eventually going to be used to create Kyle then. A card. 3 moons. Human and moon. Grab the card. All our inventory is filled these do I have? So far the answer is looking like too many. I think I have one left. What's that? Look, let's check it out. This is a hologram stereoscopy. Incredible, there's a picture in the air. Is it okay to touch it? Should be fine. Oh, it's only a picture, but you can't feel it. Let's put your hand through the hologram button. Come on, try it. So, time to start writing this down. I'm running out of space on my paper here. Okay, I can write over here, I think. Wind 0. And apparently that's the only thing we can do here, isn't it? Each entry multiply. Okay, it's asking for the 0 card. Whoa. Bird, 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 flower, It's a math problem, I'm suspecting. About the size of the cards we found, let's put one in. So don't tell me I'm supposed to use it to figure out which is which. It's like a coffin. Start doing this. Utilize 13 symbols, representing numbers from 0 to 12. Now I kind of wish I could have a picture of this to use. So we know the 0 card. And if there's a 1 card, it is not listed here. So this by itself, one of these is 3, one of these is 2. So I want to say this is 3. And I'll explain why in a moment. Okay. So 3 times 3 is 9, that would be the 2 humans. I should actually write that one down too. Now as for this one, we can't go over 12. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. 2 times 2 is 4, so we can say moon is 2. And then 2 moon is 4. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So 3 moon is 8. So this would be 12. So human moon is 6. Now I don't know what this is yet. Now that can't be 1 because it would just display the symbol itself here. Now I'm missing 5. This would have to be 5 because if it were 7 it'd be too high. So star is 5. And then moon star is 10. So we're missing 1, 7, and 11. It's important because 7 and 11 are prime. 1 is its own unique rule. And then to find those, we need to go play that higher-lower game. So we want the moon card. What do we beat? Okay, bird is either 11 or 7. Moon star. So this is either 1 or 7. Missing the flower bit. This is the one we ought to do next. Flower is 11 or 7. Circle is 1. So I believe bird is 7. Let's pull the 3 moon and see. Bird is 11. must be placed on the sensor. There's 2 methods for expressing numbers. Ignoring the number symbols displayed to a second format, you will determine the correct cards to place. I'm missing that format. That's the trick here. Let's check this out. It's going to make this a 3D printer. Okay, so a dial that has 1 to 9. Or 0 to 9, I mean. 5, each has its own mark. That should be what we need for the nucleus. He's asking for cards. 11 is 33, plus flower puts you at 40, and then the human puts you at 43. That's if you add them. If you multiply them, you get 121. Human times flower is 21. And I can't do 121 times 11 times 21 that, unfortunately. Oops, wrong button. Okay. 121 times 21 times 11. 27,951, so I didn't make mistakes in there. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Just double check my math, I made a mistake there. Well, this goes anything else. A dodecagon. Tridecagon. Oh, okay, it's supposed to be 13 because of the 0, that's right. Okay, I had to stop for a little while, but to give you the gist here, if you remember that puzzle, well, the math problem I did, 11 times 11 times 11 times 7 times 3, the way that works is I converted it from base 13, I believe it is. What did these cap? Yeah, base 13 if you count the zeros or something. To base 10 to the multiplication. Now the thing is, in order to get your answer, you have to convert it back to base 13, and that is what this machine is here for. So if you do the math there, you get 2, 7, 9, 5, 1 as your answer. So then you just have to hit this dial and it will give you your answer. So 2 moons, 1 human is 12, 9, the star is 5. Okay, so we just have to put these in. Let's grab my controller. Human, moon, moon, human, human, star, double circle. So they have different names for the symbols, but mine suffice. So the 12 card, human, 2 moon. Now the 9 card, 2 humans. Oh, they're up here. Then we need the 5 card, the star. That's over here. And then the 1 card, the circle. solution, which is going to unlock the next part of the puzzle. I think I did it. Looks as if you were successful. Now what will happen? You found it.
It worked!
Yes, but
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D Team, 5. These 6 are now deceased.
what?
It can't be.
The exit has been opened and subsequently closed. The successful escapee is Akane Kurashiki. The decision game has now been concluded. Thank you for participating.
This isn't what we wanted to happen. We didn't want this. At all. You tricked us, Zero!
This is a lie. It's gotta be. I refuse to believe this is true.
Sigma!
Hey, fine! Where the hell are you? Are you trapped somewhere? If you can't speak, just make a noise! Please, fine! Please! Answer me, damn it! Diana! Hey, what's wrong? You all right? You okay?
Yes. Thank you. And Vi? This door will never open again, then.
Yeah.
Why did Akane leave alone?
No idea. There's no way to tell what happened over in Ward C. We only know one thing. Carlos and Junpei are dead. That's it.
So, you believe the announcement?
If what it said earlier is true, then that means Q-Team is dead as well. But unlike C-Team, we can figure out exactly how Q-Team died. They were executed. Likely because of the vote at 1330. Diana, I believe you picked Q-Team then, right?
Yes. But
I know. You just did as the note suggested. The real betrayer is Carlos. Not good. It's almost time for us to get injected again. We don't have time to waste. Come with me.
Sigma, what are you doing?
The X store will never open again. Now, all we can do here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're planning to transport?
What other choice do we have?
We have one. To wait for Akane. I'm sure the police or a rescue team will...
We can't count on that.
But why?
This is the treeform time.
Listen to me, Sigma!
This is not the time for pointless arguing. We are escaping this horrible history. We're going to where Phi exists.
Sigma?
I've selected the transfer point. All we have to do is pull this lever. Then, we need to run to the input pods.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
What?
I'm starting it. You ready?
And we have a decision. I think it would actually be best to have one person go, one person stay, and then send items back if needed. But let me look at the flow chart, global flow chart. Oh, I think we're over here. So transport is the game over. Yeah, we have to be on the right side since Phi is dead.
Let's go.
Let's hurry.
Well, this is a bit of a conundrum. I'm actually going to go back and choose the other route before we move forward. So I'm holding the fast forward button.
Yeah.
Let this play out before I move forward.
Diana! What are you...
This has to be Zero's trap.
A trap?
Don't you think so? Zero's the one who made us start this thing. If we transport now, we'll be doing exactly what Zero wants.
What in the...
I don't know what's going on, but
Pretty sure we should get out of here. Let's go, Diana.
Sigma. It's after 0130.
Yeah. Seems it is.
You're not surprised? We didn't get injected with the drugs.
No, I remembered the announcement from earlier.
The decision game has now been concluded.
Oh. The game's already over, so... It'll be fine. Akane will come back.
I wonder... I'm not so sure I believe that. What in the world is going on? We went into the input pods, and now we came right back out of the same ones. But not the export pods.
Did the process fail?
No, wait. Hold on a sec. Let me think about this for a minute, okay? Yeah, I get it now.
You understand what happened?
Remember what Zero said. This transporter isn't one that simply teleports various objects.
What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported.
I remember one time with my grandma years ago. The first time she sent me a fax, she said, "The paper came back, Sigma. Maybe it didn't go through successfully." It's the same thing. Just like how the fax doesn't send the actual paper, we too.
Our original bodies remain. And only the red data went to the transfer point?
But there's one thing I don't get. Why is this me the one that stays? If our data did end up transferring correctly, it wouldn't have been a surprise to see we were in the transfer point world. So why are we still here? Sorry. I know how strange this sounds. It's clearly an esoteric conundrum. Even after thinking extensively on it, I'm not sure I'd figure it out. But I do know one thing for sure. We've run out of cards in our deck.
So something has this locked.
Sigma. It's after 0230. I guess we're not gonna be injected with the drugs.
The game is over. There's no more reason to make us sleep.
Connie will come back. Right?
If she doesn't, then we'll be stuck here.
Sigma? Do you want to try again?
Try what?
Turning on the transporter.
It's pointless. We've tried a bunch of times already. We did everything we could, but it's still as dead as a doornail.
Once a transportation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge.
So, what should we do for now?
I checked out the counter at the bar. Seems like we're good on food for a while.
How long will it last?
With frugal eating, we'll have enough for 10 months.
That long?
I did say frugally, didn't I? My calculations are based on half a can a day.
You remembered to include Gab, right?
Of course. There's no way I could abandon him. Let's rest for now. We'll figure things out when we wake up. What is it?
Does something seem different about this now?
Like what?
I thought there were balls inside here.
Maybe it was your imagination? Eat.
I'm not hungry.
Just do it. I knew you'd be in here.
I actually don't really like this room. But when I'm here, I feel like there's a chance I could remember.
Do you mean Phi?
How did you...
I feel the same. For some reason, I can see her face when I come here.
Do you know what this is?
Hey, that's Phi's brooch. Why do you have it?
I don't know. It was in my pocket for some reason. Phi's safe, right?
I truly wish that's true.
Please, open the door! Open it! Why are you doing this to us? You can hear me, can't you, Zero? I know you're hiding somewhere, just watching us. You could at least tell us why! Zero! Zero! wonder how long it's been now.
2 weeks.
You kept track?
I've been marking the wall.
It's so peaceful.
Really?
Does that sound weird? There's no war here. No violent murders, no rapes. No innocent children being abducted.
It's all going on in the outside world, though.
But at least this way, we don't have to know about it. That's why it's peaceful. No horrible bosses, no annoying drama between coworkers. You don't have to worry about seeing how happy your friends are on social media. Like, I have a new boyfriend, or my child just turned 1. Look at all this amazing food I ate at this gorgeous restaurant. I got tired of seeing it. It's all just like this.
That's...
Do you know Maeterlinck's The Blue Bird? This is a music box using it as a motif. What is it?
Oh, nothing. So, what about it is the same?
You know how, in the end, the bird was in Tiltil and Mittil's home all along? They traveled all across the world in search of it. This feels similar. I guess... I mean to say, happiness is closer than you think.
In this shelter?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Diana, but your interpretation is wrong. In the original work, the bluebird escapes the cage and flies away. Happiness will slip through your fingers the moment you believe you have it. It's implying that the process of dreaming is true happiness.
Well, you just ruined my dream then.
Touché. Sorry.
You won't disappear, will you? Sigma?
Not gonna eat it? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm sick of only eating this crap that tastes like dog food.
Diana.
We've been trapped in here for a month now. What in the world is Akane doing?
It's possible that she doesn't remember anything about it. I'm sure she still had the bracelet on when she left here. And if so, then there's a chance that Zero injected her again so she'd
No, that's not it. Akane betrayed us. She murdered Carlos and Junpei and abandoned us just to escape on her own. Maybe Carlos voted for Q-Team because she manipulated him into doing it.
Diana, what's gotten into you all of a sudden? Half a month ago, you were happy, saying it was peaceful.
That was then. This is now.
Has something changed?
No! Nothing's changed. Not a single thing. That's why I'm annoyed. Yesterday, today, it's all the same. Same scenery, the same can. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Ugh, it's all Rebecca's fault. She was the head nurse. Ugh, She was the one to suggest I join this experiment.
I'm not so sure you should be blaming her. You had another reason for signing up for the experiment, didn't you? You're single now, but Diana, you were married before, weren't you?
Yes. But why do you know that?
When you were married, your husband often resorted to beating you. He was an alcoholic and recently unemployed. He screwed up at work, garnering a large debt, if I recall correctly. When the two of you dated, you came across as serious and kind, but no longer. He drank to his eyeballs, was always gambling, and would laugh while he kicked and punched you. For no reason. That was his true face. Of course you left him. But even after the divorce, he persisted in following you around. He'd ask you for money, sex, and if you said no, he beat you black and blue. He's even stopped by the hospital cafeteria. You were having lunch with a coworker of yours. He showed up out of the blue, screaming his head off, and flipped the table. Every time he went off on you, he'd always end with, "I love you. I love you so much, Diana," and weep. His pain called out to you, and you'd always find yourself caving in. In order to cut all contact with him, you figured the only way it'd work would be to seclude yourself. That's when Rebecca brought it up. I heard about a job at an experiment facility called Decom. So you...
Stop! Stop it! What is the meaning of this? Why do you know?
Would you believe me if I said I heard it from you?
Stop playing around.
You should probably stop now.
Can't you leave me alone? Hey, what are you doing?
You're not acting like yourself.
You're the super weird one here. Ugh. It's been a whole month and a half. How can you be so calm about all this?
I have some experience with this kind of thing.
Stop talking your nonsense. Give it back.
No.
I said give it back. Hey! Look what you did!
Hey, stop!
You're so silly. You thought I was serious? Like, I'd actually like that?
Diana, you're...
I can't take it anymore! I'm so sick of this! Hey, sleep with me? Do you hate me?
Of course not.
Then sleep with me. Come on, hurry! Oh, I see. You don't have the balls, coward! Then, how about... Won't you kill me? Please. Kill me.
What are you saying?
I'd rather rather be killed by someone now than wait to die, wasting away in this.
Just cut it out! Wait! Where are you going? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Forgive me, Diana. I could see how you felt. I knew you were crying out for help. But not once did I offer a hand. I couldn't. If we got too close, then I felt like something would shatter. You said the shelter was peaceful. That happiness could be found here. I knew you were putting on a brave face. In reality, the one who believed what you said was me. It's just like you said. I'm not brave. I'm a coward and a wimp. Deep down inside, I was scared of change. I didn't want to lose you. Like that time. Like that bluebird.
I'm so sorry, Sigma. I have a dream.
You want to go to the moon, right? You've been obsessed with it since you were a kid. Even your name, Diana, comes from the goddess of the moon.
Hey, Sigma, can you tell me now why you know so much about me?
I've lived with you for 3 years, so I know almost everything about you.
Huh?
It's not your fault you don't understand. I'm talking about the future. But this history doesn't mean it's an extension of that one. It's a different one. Okay, so hypothetically, let's say right now we're on this knee. If you continue on the path, you'll only reach the end of the right toes. You'll never go to the left ones. I was just talking about the left leg path. Sorry. I started talking nonsense again.
Sigma? Are you really from the future?
You believe me?
Yeah, I do. I think it rather makes the dream better. I need to tell you something. Sigma, I may be...
You did amazing, Diana! It's a healthy boy.
Wait! Hold on! Something... I think there's another!
Cute. They're so cute.
Yes.
Who'd have thought you'd have fraternal twins? You didn't realize?
Well, I did have a hunch. But I couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter, as I'm just glad you gave birth safely. Even in a place like this.
It's all because of you, Sigma. Thank you.
Stop. I didn't do anything.
You gave me your food as soon as you knew I was pregnant.
You were the one who did all the work. Thank you, truly. I couldn't be more proud. You know how people claim unconditional love? I hated that phrase. I thought it was a lie. I thought there's no way something like that exists. Well, I'm a selfish bastard. Every time I help someone, in the back of my mind, I'm expecting recompense. Whether it be gratitude, praise, or for a higher power to approve of me. But now, I know. There really is such a thing as unconditional love in this world. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd give my life for them. Not for gratitude or praise. I don't believe in God, so it's not for God either. I need nothing in return. I don't care if I fade away. I just want them to be safe. And to survive. That's all I ask. Gab, listen to me. You know that biscuit I just gave you? That was the last one. There's nothing else left. Thanks for everything. We've gone through so much pain. You always listened to me when I vented to you. You've saved me many times. So, thank you. Diana, I want to show you something. Follow me.
The transporter's turned on.
I came by earlier and noticed it. It appears to be completely charged.
Sigma, don't tell me.
That's right. I'm transporting these two.
What?
Don't worry. Transporting them doesn't mean they'll disappear. Their original bodies stay behind after they're scanned.
Then...
Are you going to say it's pointless? We are out of food. If we simply do nothing. You understand? I'm sure you remember. but it'll take another 10 months to recharge.
So, you're saying this would be the last time we can use it then?
Which means we can't stay with them.
I know.
Each pod must only hold one body within it. 2 or more people cannot go into a single pod.
Where do we send them?
Not the future. It's too dangerous.
Then, the past.
There's no point to send them to the near future. Sometime before Zero obtains this device, they'll have to go before the year 2009. Did you think of a name?
What about you? Remember? We promised. I'd name him if it was a boy, and you would if it was a girl.
Then we'll start with the boy.
Sigma, your name is from the Greek letter Sigma, right? So, I thought, why don't we name our son Delta? My first initial is D. And then to connect that D to a Greek letter...
Delta? I like it.
What about the girl?
Oddly enough, I was considering a Greek letter too. I want to use the one that means the most to me.
Is it?
Phi. I'd like to name our daughter after her.
Phi. I think it's perfect. It's a wonderful name. Oh, hold on just a minute. We gave them their names. It wouldn't be right if someone changed them, would it?
That's...
Phi's brooch.
You're sending it with her?
Yes. And Delta, I want to give him this.
The Bluebird music box. Are you ready? Let's begin.
So if you were paying attention there, everything was revealed. I'm not going to go into too much detail for those of you that want to be surprised, but you now know what happened to Phi's mother. You now have the passwords that you need to open most of the doors, and this is basically the tipping point in the game. So right here, we are now going to hit the climax, and things may pick up the pace. We'll see. So a silver lining unlocked. Team D's second ending, and that completes the transport room. So, I guess C team only has a single ending, Q team's gonna have two, and then the very last one's gonna be the true ending. But anyway, that should unlock a few other segments, or at least I can go put in the passwords for the previous ones. But yeah, so that branch is fully explored, and now we need to go back and hit all the other ones. So until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.